Reiki Courses. Welcome, dear friends, to our Reiki course session. We decide to present the basic and advanced information about the Reiki and Reiki healing. We are working on parts of Reiki that is not taught in the Reiki classes, so it is beneficial to Reiki practitioner as well. After every 10 parts, we have answer sections to answer the questions that was not replied in the last section before and was written in the comment section by dear viewers. At first, we want to clarify this Reiki information may be different from the others' beliefs about Reiki, and we do not want to insult others' beliefs or prove anything to anyone. This course is just for anybody who wants to learn different aspects of Reiki and see reality from other points of view. We respect other beliefs. And Reiki is another religion, and we respect all religion. And if something is common with their beliefs or against it, we just explain the reality of life from Reiki view. Not to insult or arguing with other religion. Thank you all for joining us, and please write down your opinion and questions in comments bar, and tell us also what sections you want us to explain more. We also have advanced course after this one and will be provided only to Reiki practitioners, also viewers who subscribe and watch all sessions of this course. And we definitely recommend it to a Reiki master practitioner who wants to solve their problems during Reiki healing and learn advanced technique. Now let's begin. Reiki consists of two words, Re and Ki. In common, they explain Re as a universe and Ki as life force. But in fact, Ki is life energy, not force. It means for anything that wants to be alive or exist in creation world needs to have Ki energy. Otherwise, it cannot exist in the living world. Re is a life wisdom force because it tells the Ki energy how to represent itself in the world. For example, the bird and the tree both have Ki energy but have different Re. Bird has the Re of a bird and tree has a Re of a tree. So we see them as a tree and bird. If the Re is changed, they will change. But the Ki is the same energy. That is why we can communicate with each other and feel and heal each other, because we use the same Ki energy. But with different Re or wisdom force. Wisdom is different from information and knowledge. You get the information and practice it and know it, so you get the knowledge of it. Just like a doctor study informations of a medicine and practice medicine, and he got the knowledge of medicine. Now he's a doctor, but his wisdom did not change. You can be a literate person, but be a wise person at the same time. And be a doctor and not a wise man. Knowledge is a tool or weapon in the hands of wise man. He can accomplish his mission better with them. Wisdom has a relation to the spirit of a person, and the way it changed will be explained in our advanced course. The other part is force. As we know, the world is made by energy, and it is constant. As the equation of Einstein shows, energy is equal to mass multiplied to square of speed of light. But as the matter does not exist without energy, the correct form of it is mass is equal to energy divided to C2. But the main question is why this same energy in every particle show itself differently. One become oxygen, one become hydrogen. The answer is the force. It is force who keep this energy at this figure. That the same energy shows different forms, so if you change the force in the atom will change as we do in the nuclear bomb. With the change of the force of the atom, some part of energy released, and we saw it as energy of explosion. And other radioactive atoms remain, because their force become unstable and start to release some of it as a radiation. In short, if we change the force with wisdom, the key shows itself differently. As the alchemists always search for it, to change other substance to the gold. We try to find that Re to make the key energy of Cooper change to the key of gold. Back to the subject. Reiki is not new knowledge that was discovered by Dr. Mikao Usui in 9th century, but also it is the oldest knowledge at this word. It started when this word was created by the wisdom force of God that made the energy of Ki represent itself as this word. And God taught this first human about it so they can live in this word, otherwise we are not exist here anymore. But unfortunately, as the time passed, this knowledge was faded away and become myth until Dr. Usui rekindled some part of it. We have only 35% of it in Reiki and Tai Chi or Qigong, and some in the Tibetan and religious and other hidden knowledge group. If we know the total of it, we can do as a perfect human being, and our acts would be miracles. In Reiki courses, we learn what is Ri and what is Ki and how to use them wisely in our life and for others. And it is knowledge of life, not healing technique. Healing is a small part of Reiki, that a person with a good knowledge of it can act on another person's ki that has a problem with his ki and make it correct, that we call it healing. But the main purpose is to learn how to live perfectly and make no disturbance in our ki energy, so we live long and healthy until to the end. In the next section, we discuss about energy field of ki in our body and our spirit. Until then, be in love and light.